Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my old and new lovies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, we are going to be bringing you some Mother's Day inspiration. And it's going to be all about the florals. And I did have to whip out my Cricut Joy here, as you guys can see, to get this party started. But like I said, it's about the florals. And we're going to jump into our first project today using this sign I picked up from Family Dollar. It was 50% off. I got it for $1.50. And I'm also going to be using these mason jars that I had in my stash. I got these from Amazon some time ago, and I'm going to be using the color paint colors in the color Ocean by Waverly, which I did add a little water to that paint to add it to the hanging sign. And then I'm going to be using Cottage White by FolkArt, and I'm going to be applying that to the mason jars, or I applied that to the mason jars. And I'm also using my apple barrel paint in the color Burnt Umber. That is what I prefer to use for a stain, but you can use any stain you want. I did print out the word mom using my Cricut Joy, as you can see there. And I'm also going to be using these rub-on transfer. They are some hydrangea rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. My sweet friend Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating sent those over to me. Thank you, girl. I was itching to use them, have them in my stash for a couple of months now, and I just wanted to use them in today's project. So everything is pretty self-explanatory, guys, as you can see what I'm doing here. And I just want to share with you guys, this is all about inspiration today. You know, this is for the mother in your life, the mother figures in your life, your sisters, your aunt, your cousin, whomever that person may be. If you don't have your mom with you, lovies, I do extend my heartfelt sympathies to you, and I want to send you a virtual hug and kisses. And I pray that you get through this season with as minimal pain or suffering as possible. So please accept the hugs and kisses from me as we go through this video today. Now on this piece right here, guys, this O, I had a big negative space there, and my eyes just can't handle when that happens. So I was like, okay, I'm going to cut out another corner piece and put it at the bottom, and it ended up looking like a bikini bottom. I just couldn't get past it. I'm like, okay, what are we dealing with here? Adam and Eve. I don't understand what happened here, but I couldn't take it off because it was a rub-on transfer. I could have painted over it, but I did not want to waste the transfer as I didn't have one to back it up. And guys, I am in collaboration with my girl Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. If you happen to come over from her channel, welcome. If you stop by here first, I will have Jenny's information in my description box below. So stop by, check her out, tell her I said hello, because she is awesome, she is sweet, and she's very talented, and I'm so happy to call her a friend. I do enjoy collabing with her, talking with her, and laughing with her. So as you guys can see here, I went ahead and I applied the lettering onto these mason jars. Now this is for my mother, guys. Her color is blue. I think she's going to love this. Now I did have to incorporate a butterfly in there, guys. So lovies, you know, if you've been here with me for a minute, you know what season it is. So I had to do it. No judgment, no questions. There we go. We're moving on. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and apply these mason jars to our hanging sign. I am using one of my square wood dowels, which I'm going to be applying to the bottom of this sign, but I'm using that to kind of space things out a little bit. Now I did eyeball this. I mayball this, and don't do what I do, guys. Please don't follow my lead, but if you choose to do so, don't come back and yell at me if it goes left, because y'all know the shenanigans ride always goes left. It never goes right. So if you do it at your own discretion. Okay. All right. So now I had these hydrangea pick that I picked up from Family Dollar as well. It was a huge bunch for $3. I am going to be using it in 2 projects today, and I just took them apart, separated the leaves from the buds, and I'm going to put them back onto this mason jar, or put them on the mason jar rather. But I didn't want to take away from the mason jar, guys, so I fussed around with this quite a bit. I kind of got it to a liking, to somewhere to a liking. That's not what I want to say. I got it to a place where I kind of liked it. That's what I'm trying to say. But I still think it came out cute. I think my mom will love it. One thing I did notice when I applied the buds back to the mason jars, this one on the left side here, are facing left. It didn't have the dark blue in it. I did fix that off camera, guys, so you will see it all in the final reveal along with the other projects coming up today. So once I did that and I started lining them up, I think I did pretty good lining them up, guys, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but I think it came out okay. Now, I am using my old faithful Gorilla Glue and my hot Gorilla Glue to, okay, I can't talk. Okay, slow it down, mate. That's your problem. To place the mason jars on the sign. Okay, there, I got it out. Now I'm going to take some of this Gorilla Glue and apply the wood dowel to the bottom. And I'm not sure why I did this. I was thinking that would match the little lids on the mason jar. I think that's what I was thinking. I don't know if that's what I was thinking, but if I had to guess what I was thinking, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we're going to just roll with this. So as I'm applying this on here, guys, I am just looking at it and I'm thinking like, this is really pretty, and I'm loving those rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. My Dollar Trees are just horrible. I do not get these type of beautiful transfers that everybody is hauling and picking up and sharing. And I was so grateful for Jenny to send that she sent these to me, and she sent me some other beautiful ones too, and I can't wait to use those as well. But these were absolutely stunning, and I am just so jealous when I see other people able to haul this type of stuff or purchase it, because I'm like, I want that. I love rub-on transfers. So what I'm doing here is, I felt like this middle piece needed one more piece of greenery. Now in the back there, it looks like it's a little off. That's a shadow. I don't know why the camera picked it up like that, but they are aligned okay. I just don't know what happened there, how the shadow got picked up. So next I'm taking this beaded garland. That's what I'm going to call it. It's like a silver beaded garland that I picked up. I think I got these from Walmart, and I'm just going to put those. I figured I felt like that would be a cute addition here to separate the lid from the bottom of the mason jar, just to give it a little pop. And I'm also going to take a piece of the beaded garland and I'm going to add it to the bottom, and you guys will see that I do that in just a few seconds here. And I really like the way this came together. It was really pretty. I think my mom is really going to like it, and it's a very lightweight piece. So now we're moving on into project number 2. Same paints used, only difference here on this hanging sign, I did leave the ocean color in its natural color, and I did use the cottage white again on this plaque here. Now I don't know where I got this plaque from, but it was 2 in a pack. I also cut this beautiful butterfly out that says mom in it. I think it was stunning. You guys know, y'all know what happened. I cut that out using my Cricut Joy, and you can just, that was just a free printable in the Cricut design space, and I thought it was absolutely stunning. So what I'm doing is, last year, guys, and I'm going to try to incorporate that here so you guys can see, last year springtime I did a similar piece to this one, what I'm about to create here, and I thought, how beautiful would this be to do it for Mother's Day? So I hope you guys, you can see the comparison. It was very close in matching. It was just a totally different color because it was more spring. It was spring based versus, the color preference of my mom. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the remaining bundles of that from the hydrangea pick, and I'm just wrapping it off using some of this nautical rope, and I'm kind of making like a bridal bouquet, if you will, style of bouquet bouquet. Yeah, I know what I'm saying, a bouquet. Okay, I'm gonna get my life together, guys. I'm gonna get it together. Okay, so once I do that, so I just wrapped it down and then I just came right back up. I want a very thick handle here. I really like the look of that, and it's going to look really, really pretty up against this board, and you guys will see that. So what I did was I clipped off the end portion, glued that off just to make sure it doesn't unravel. Now I'm going to take some of this macrame rope and I'm going to loop it around twice around the base of this board. So this board is going to go vertical, whereas you saw the other one was horizontal. So I was going to do this wrap around 3 times, and then I decided not to because the original piece that I did, I wrapped around 3 times, but it didn't work on this one because this board was a slightly smaller than the original one. So 2 worked better versus the 3. So next I'm going to take another piece of that macrame rope, and I'm just going to tie it up the middle, and I'm just going to cinch the 2 together to give it a tight little like neat cross. Now I could have just crossed it when I wrapped it around, but I was like, I like this look better, even though you're not going to really see that middle part. I just like the tightness of it being cinched together this way. So next I'm going to take that plaque and I'm just going to apply it to the top. Now I should have moved the plaque up just a smidge higher, but I just had to do it in reverse and move the bouquet down a little bit just to not cover the word mom on there. So, you know, again, I probably should have applied the bouquet first, but it still worked out. You can still see it perfectly fine. It came together quite nice, guys, I have to say, and I really am happy that I did my own recreation. I thought that was pretty cool. Going in with some more glue, guys, and I am using both the Gorilla Glue and the regular Gorilla Glue just to make sure this piece does not fall apart. Now this can be used as a leaner, and you can also add the jute twine back to it to make it a sign. Now I'm going in with some of this. It's like a jean type of ribbon. It's a stitch ribbon, and I thought this was absolutely beautiful. Now what I am doing is a very simple bow, guys. Now I saw this on somewhere. It may have been Kathy Joe's channel, I'm not sure, but they put the bow together and they used a zip tie. I'm like, I can do that. I can make this work. And oh my gosh, guys, it came out so cute. I love it. It was the simplest of bows, and I was just all here for it. Had to pat myself on the back, pat, you know, and it was just more so because I shared it on camera with you guys. That was like my whole major thing. Like, you guys got to witness it. So that's where the real pat comes in. And I was bold enough to do that. But it came out absolutely adorable, and I just went ahead and zip tied it off. I'm going to add another piece of that little beaded silver beaded garland to this, and that's going to be it for this piece. There is the original piece, guys. I absolutely love the way this came out. We're going to go ahead and move into project number 3. Now this one is going to be, I'm going to be using one of these ornaments that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree during the Christmas time, and I thought, how cute would it be to take that ornament with this new wood pieces that Dollar Tree has. They have it in this oblong shape, and then they have one in a circular shape, and I thought, you know what, the 2 together, I like the way they look. And so what I'm doing is taking this little mini pick that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I want to say it was $1.99, but you get it for like a 40% off. It's a great deal. And I'm just taking 3 of the buds off of there, and I use my tweezers to kind of pull them back down so they don't move. And I added the hot glue in there again just to keep them still. And then I'm going to take some of these wood rings that I had in my stash, and I'm going to put that around the base of the ornament, and that's going to help cover that glue. And so that way all you will see is just the stem and the buds. And I really love the way this came together. I think it is absolutely adorable, and it's so simple and easy to make. You can also add lights in here if you wanted to, but I didn't want to do that on this particular piece, and it would make, like I said, a very cute shelf sitter, or even you can put it on a tier tray if, you know, this was something that whoever you're gifting this to was into tier tray decor. And it matched their colors, of course. So I'm taking the remaining pieces of that little mini pick, and I'm just going to apply it to the front. And it really wasn't needed. Like, this piece was just simple. It was simple and cute on its own, but I felt like, you know what, we could just go ahead and use up the remaining parts of that pick. Why not? We have it there. And guys, that will be it for this project. So everything will be shown in the final reveal, guys, and you have to let me know. You don't have to let me know, but I like when you let me know if you have a favorite of today. So our next one, we're going to take this do-it-yourself snow globe that you can get from Dollar Tree. They carry them every year, and this is one of the larger ones. All I did was I took some more floral picks, and these came from Dollar Tree. I think they were called poppies, if I'm not mistaken. And it was kind of the same concept as the previous one, but on a little bit of a bigger scale. But this one didn't quite work out how I envisioned it. And I will tell you guys, this is my least favorite of the day. Not that it was ugly or anything like that, or it came out horrible. It just did not meet my expectations. So therefore it was not a piece that made me overly happy like the others. But I love the color of these flowers. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And just like the previous project, I just went in, I pushed them up in there, then pulled them down and glued them off so they don't move around and everything. They were actually pretty snug without the glue, but just the same, I knew if, they got bumped or anything like that, that they would be all over the place. So just to keep that from happening, I added the glue. Now, I am going to be adding a light to this one. And I'm just putting it right in the bottom. I'm not gluing that down because it is so, it's really tight in there. It's not moving around. But here is where I messed up. So I have this chiffon ribbon that I've had forever, guys. I ordered it off of Amazon, and this is the cream color. So what I was trying to do was cover up the base of this particular piece because I didn't want that plastic bottom showing. But what I should have done was pulled out some ribbon to match the color of the flowers and covered it that way, a thicker ribbon. Because as I wrapped this around, I did it probably, I think, 2 or 3 times, and it just started looking like a bandage or something. Like it was just not, it was not cute at all. And so I took some more of that beaded garland or ribbon or whatever you want to call it, added that to it, and that did not help the mix at all. It was a bad concoction, y'all, all bad. It was so bad. It was just not cute, but it wasn't horrible. Okay, when I say it was not cute, I don't mean it was horrible. It was just not cute. It was not what I saw in my head. Okay. Okay, now I do like the top part of this. I like the the top portion. It looks really pretty. All right, guys, now here is our fun project of today. The next 2 are fun projects. They are going to go a little fast. I do apologize, but you guys will see it in the final reveal. So as I have been telling you guys, if you've been here with me some time, we're introducing things to the channel that you guys don't normally get to see me do on camera. So this one is going to be a gift for a sister. So my sister, I have 2 sisters. So I have 2 of these, but I'm only going to be doing one on camera. So I printed this, I cut this out, stencil out on my Cricut Joy, and it says sister with some butterflies on it. It has 3 butterflies. It's 3 of us, and I thought that was super cute. I felt like that was really, really neat. So anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be etching some glass, guys. This is like the most superest easy thing to do. And so it's this little etch cream here that you can purchase anywhere. You can get it online. You can get it at Michael's, any of the little hobby stores, or whatever. All you do is you apply the stencil, you take the etching cream, and you apply it. Now you should use some safety gear here, but I was cool with this. And so I am just taking it, applying it. You let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. Now you can completely wash it off, but we don't waste on this channel. So I just scraped it off, put it back in the jar, went and washed it off with the stencil still on it. And you just use some warm water and soap, and it comes out super easy. Then you remove the stencil to remove the etched glass, guys. And it came out so pretty. And I know you probably won't see it on this clear glass. But in the final reveal, I tried to get a better shot of it. But the second piece that I do, you will see that one perfectly clear. And you guys will see how it came out. And these came out stunning. Oh, they were so pretty, guys. And if you want to see more of this on my channel, let me know, and I'll be happy to do it for you guys. And don't forget, guys, I am in collaboration with my good friend Jenny. Stop by, tell her I said hello. I have her information in my description box below. I can't wait to see what she has for you guys. I know it's going to be beautiful. So next, I'm taking some of this silver ribbon that I picked up from Walgreens, from Walmart as well. And I'm just putting that around the neck of this little glass vase. The glass vase did come from Dollar Tree. I don't know if I said that. And I'm just gluing it on top of each other. I'm not actually gluing it to the glass because glass and hot glue just won't work. Then I'm taking some Elmer's glue. I'm taking about maybe a quarter cup, if you will, pouring that in the bottom just to give it that water look. And I'm going to take 2 of these peonies coming up in just a second here. But I tried to show you guys the etching while I poured the glue in there. That was, yeah, don't do that. So here is the other one, and I froze it for you guys. This one just had the word mom in it with the heart, and I did the same technique as I did on the first one. And here I'm just wiping it off with some alcohol. And I was trying to see what I was doing there is on the other one, seeing as if I put a light behind it, would it show up more? And it really didn't make too much of a difference. But like I said, you guys will see it in the final reveal. So next, I was going to put this rose in the inside of this one, which I did, but ultimately I didn't like it. So I ended up taking it out, and you'll see that in the final reveal, because this jar could literally be just a trinket jar. Like, you can put any type of things in here. I thought originally that, you know, it would be really cute with the rose in there, since we were all about the florals today. Now, you could totally do that. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't like the way it looked. It wasn't giving me the vibe I was going after. So I took some more of that chiffon ribbon, tied it around the neck here. And that's just if you want to give this to someone. And I'm going to add in a little pearl rhinestone or sticker rhinestone, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to add that right to there. And now this piece can be removed. And here we are, or that part can be removed. And here we are with the final reveal, guys. If you are still here taking the ride with me, thank you so much, Lovies. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I hope you consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting if you haven't already done so. Know that subscribing and liking is completely free. It costs you nothing to do so. And guys, don't forget to leave me those comments. Let me know how you feel about today's video. If you had a favorite, if you didn't have a favorite, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. If you want to see me do more etching, leave me that comment as well, because you guys know I love to chat with you guys after each and every video. And you also know that those comments are only desired, never are they required, because I love you guys. I love it. I love the laughs. I love the sweet, encouraging words. So please definitely leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit the like button. Also, guys, don't forget to stop by Jenny's channel. Tell her I said hello. I know she has some awesome treats for you guys. I promise you that. I don't even have to see them. And I know she has something awesome for you guys. I will have her link for you guys in my description box below. And guys, look at this. Look at this jar. Did that not come out well? One thing I will tell you guys too, if you decide to do this, make sure your stencil is super tight, applied to whatever surface you're going to put it on, because just like paint, it will seep and you will get the etching cream in spots you don't want it. Now look at this cute little shelf sitter, guys. Is this not the most darling thing you could ever see? And I mean, it's a great use of these items that are off season. So, and especially if you have them in your stash, it's a great way to use up your stash. I think this is something that's very super cute, and I think someone would really like to receive that. Now here is our little bitty flower globe. It just needs a little tweaking, but I do like the look of it from the top. As I said before, I think it is very pretty. Tell my girl I said hello. And Lovies, until the next video, be safe, be kind, and happy crafting your days away. Hugs and kisses. XOXO. Bye.